as if I need to mention your book either. But I tell you what I do want to know. Did you write that book because you wanted to write about yourself, or because somebody said, go on, you'll sell a lot of copies?
That's a good question. I didn't really want to write it at all, Mavis, because I feel that when you write an autobiography, it must be without malice. You mustn't hurt anybody, or try not to hurt anybody, and yet you must be truthful. And it's very difficult to balance the two. You'll always hurt somebody, and you'll always make somebody very happy. I didn't want to do it. A lot of my friends tapped me on the back in the Garrick Club and said, come on, Kenny, it's about time you wrote it now. And so I went ahead and did it. I didn't want to, though.
100,000 copies sold already, so
I'm told. They don't tell me anything, but apparently the Daily Mail says so.
But what does that mean, that you feel quite sort of glad that people like you? Because that must be what it means.
Yes, it is. It is a lovely sort of feeling.
Yes.
When people come up to you in the street and just don't ask for your autograph, but they say, thank you for all the pleasure you've given us in your lifetime, Mr. Moore. And that is rather gratifying.
Did you discover anything else about yourself when you were writing that autobiography? Something
No.
new about yourself? No?
The ability to absorb dramatic happenings, I think. I was rather ostracized when I left my wife for Angela, as you well know.
But your second wife?
My second wife,
Right.
yes.
And then for Angela, a younger woman, which is part of what that story
And
is
the last
all
20
about.
years of my life have been rather dramatic. And I learned how to absorb those moments.
You brought that up yourself, because in your book you obviously were terribly hurt by the way it looked as if you were
Well, I
thrown
wasn't so
aside.
much hurt, Mavis. I was amazed. Old friends that I'd been literally so close to it wasn't true, just cutting me in the street.
Why?
And
Why did they do it?
Well, I worked it out in the end. I mean, in hindsight, it's always easier, isn't it? I think it was the wives who were responsible, because they were all middle-aged, all my friends, as I was, and the wives are frightened that their husbands might do the same thing as I did.
Well, run off with a younger
Exactly.
woman.
So I'd rather blame them.
You've got though quite a sort of fearless statement about ladies in your book. Can I quote you?
Certainly.
Faithfulness in marriage, for a man at least, is like a handmade silk shirt. It can wear thin. I mean, that doesn't
I think I was trying to be a bit too clever there,
Were
because
you?
I don't believe that faithlessness in marriage doesn't really work.
But why did you say that, I wonder? You did say it in
I'm
your
just
book.
carried away a bit, I suppose.
Were you? But you are a bit of a
bold
flirt.
thing to say.
You are
I'm
a bit
terrible
of a flirt.
I always have been all my life. But I love women. I adore them. But marriage must really rely on faithfulness. Doesn't work otherwise.
You also thought that love was only real when it came like that, and that love could not grow, you said.
Yes, I believe that.
Are you talking about falling in love? Because I don't agree with you. I think you can fall in love like that, but you can love quite a long time
Well,
after.
there's a great difference between love and falling in love, isn't there? But as for falling in love, I'm sure that's true. As for loving a person, the more you're with them, the more they grow on you, as it were.